Hello Namibia and welcome to NMH at 1. I am your host Priska Anyolo and thank you so much for joining us today on this Tuesday afternoon. Today we visit the launching of a new housing project in Windhoek as well as IJG trails in Kleine Cooper in the capital city. The Namibian Sun, together with NUST, also shows goodwill to women in the Kavango Western Kamagoro village. Remember to get your copy of our 64-page career guide in today's edition of Namibian Sun, Republican and Allgemeine Zeitung. Tomorrow, our MyZone Facebook page will be hosting a first for Namibia, an online career expo sharing information on jobs and tertiary studies, so make sure that you do not miss it. In our COVID-19 monitor for today, we take a look at quarantine data for the 5 days from last Monday to Friday. By the 7th of August, a week after health authorities announced that quarantine will be shortened from 14 to 7 days, there has not been an accelerated release of more than 1,700 people in quarantine. In Erongo region, 102 people remained in quarantine, while the group of 173 in Karas region were already in quarantine for at least 16 days. Over the 5 days up to Friday, 200 new persons entered quarantine in Khomas region and 48 in the Oshikoto region. A total of 85 individuals were discharged from quarantine in the Oshrodonjupa region. The National Housing Enterprise NHE is gearing up to build 1,200 affordable houses in Windhoek as part of a project to upgrade the city's informal settlements. Journalist Ogone Tlage captured the moment.
And 600 by the city of Windhoek. Of course, these houses are coming in different types. We do have the basic shelter. The basic shelter is costing 92,000, and then we have a one-bedroom which is costing 103,000, and then a three-bedroom which will cost 166. It will be rolled out in Windhoek as a pilot project, and then of course it will later on, maybe in the next financial year, it will be rolled to the rest of the country. So it's on that note that I did the welcome and also to give that brief background. Mr. Eric, it's over to you.
About 40 women and young girls from Kamangoro village in the Kavango West region received free sanitary pads from the Namibia University of Science and Technology, which is also known as NUST. This donation came about as a result of Namibian Sun story Too Poor to Buy Pads, published in June. Kenya Kamboy was present at the handover yesterday.
Good morning, how are we? Fine. You remember me, ne? Yes. Yeah, my name is Kenya Kamboy, for those who don't know. I'm with Namibian Sun newspaper. Yeah, the reason why I'm here, you know, it's not my first time, maybe my fourth or fifth time now. Yeah, the reason why I'm here today is just to simply give you your donation. You remember I came 2019 April there. At that Kapereki, then they showed me a paper. Yes. Then I took a story. We got a donation. That time only got 20 pets, ne? So only 20 people could get, and then you were crying for more. So now, after that story, you got, and then the school, Namagoro Combined School, 900 learners. They also got through the same story from Namagoro here. And now last year, NUST, the Namibia University of Science and Technology, they promised to give us to donate to the community here. Where they read the story and then they promised to say that no, we also want to donate. So learners, students at NUST at Polytech, formerly known as Polytech, but now it's called NUST, they contributed money, and some of them they brought the pets and they collect the box, and then the box was sent to. They took it to our office, and then it was sent to Rundu. So for me, what I had to do now was to come and distribute. I had the box for a long time now. I was waiting for COVID, because when I got it, COVID started, so I couldn't make a gathering. But now I say, okay, no, let me go and give the people because people really need these things. So that's why I'm here today. So from Namibian Sun, all want to say thank you for being patient. Your donation has arrived. The pets are there, still some more. So I'm going to give to the next village. I'm going now here just to find a group of people. I give the ladies and the mamas some pets as well. Yeah, but I understand. I heard your cry. You want soap, you want mask, you want all these basic necessities. So I'm going to do a story again. For those who want to assist, if they come through, you will see this Baki again. Whenever you see this Baki, it's good news. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I need someone to just simply say thank you on behalf of the group. Only one can say thank you. Yeah. Yes.
Asitan kakwatera mumbunga tan kagawa mpandu kwa imatura po egano lyo kuyatuvatera kwa eininke asi oseva mwe kapya tuvuru kukaira ndamostora makura kwa imatura po egano lyo kuyatupapa kwa eininke asi mpandu twapandura siri sakere nikonye pandu.
Okay. You can make it tutu, ne?
Yeah.
Make it tutu. Yeah. Yeah, those small ones you just give one, but the big ones you give tutu. The big will give them tutu. Okay. Okay. Now, yeah, give them two now. Two, yeah, just give them one now. One. Yeah. I'll give them again. Bring it one. This one is two. Bring it one, Mama. Yeah, bring it one. Yeah, this one is two. That one is two like that. Yeah, that one is two. Yeah, Tade Paulus. Yeah. Let's give them. Guys, social distance space, ne? Social distance. Quanto máscara? Oh, you want mask also? Okay. No mask here. Okay, no. Next time I'll bring mask, ne? Okay, no, I'll go tell them. And what, the soap? Oh, to bath. Okay, no, I'll go away. I will go in. This one is for those who are having one. Give Mama. Give Mama too.
Now, let me ask you a quick question. Are you looking for a place in Windhoek to escape from the daily hustle and bustle? Doreen Hoff of Windhoek Express speaks to Peter van der Merwe of IJG Trails. Enjoy.
Okay, well, welcome to IJG Trails. We're standing here at the coffee trailer, as you can see. Yeah, we're just very excited about all the developments that are happening on the Kleine Cooper side. The reason we're focusing all our efforts on this side is because of the new highway and all the developments that are happening on the Waldorf side. So we are building quite a couple of new trails on the Kleine Cooper side to compensate for the losses. Our main focus is trails which are more suited for the beginner to intermediate riders and trail runners, just to kind of broaden our offerings of different trails on the farm. Yeah, the farm has got quite a couple of very nice mountain biking trails for more advanced riders, but relatively limited, especially on the Kleine Cooper side for the beginner to intermediate guys. So we're spending a lot of effort trying to get trails or build trails that are suited for that type of rider. Also at the gate, we're trying to just make the whole area just look a bit more better, or a bit more upmarket, and just improve the overall experience of our users and people that are wanting to get out into the bush. Yeah, we've been busy with just the general look up front. You'll see that we've got yeah, kind of what we're calling a taki kraal, but yeah, so more of a lodgy type of look. And then of course toilets and secure parking. We have there's an electric fence fenced in area around the coffee trailer where you can park safely inside. Yeah, COVID has obviously impacted, I think, all businesses in Namibia. We did find quite a drastic increase of day users that wanting to get out during the initial lockdowns, which we are of course very grateful for. But yeah, I think COVID is affecting businesses negatively all over, so it's tough times. But yeah, I think having an area where you can safely get out and just enjoy nature and go for a walk, especially during a lockdown type of scenario, has been very beneficial for us. Yeah, so I think we've filled a gap in the market there that is really needed.
Leading the news in Namibia's daily newspapers today. Namibian Sun reports on plans in SWAPO to oust those who challenge the outcome of the ruling party's 2017 Congress, as well as a U-turn on SWAPO's requirements for candidates in this year's elections. Republican reports on reactions to the decision to auction government's fishing quotas for development purposes. Farmers in the northeast of Namibia also tell about their battle with herds of elephants moving into agricultural land. The German daily Allgemeine Zeitung zooms in on tourism prospects in context of official visitor numbers announced for 2019. Today's issue of the Namibian also leads with SWAPO's in-house politics, while concerns are increasing about the spread of COVID-19 in Windhoek. New Era shares news about suspensions at the Students' Financial Assistance Fund, the NASAF, due to alleged fraud. Now for a peek at some of the stories on the daily's inside pages. According to Namibian Sun, at least 100,000 more houses must be built in Windhoek to address the housing crisis. The 1,200 new houses NHE will construct is therefore only a small drop in a very large bucket. Republican visually shares tourism data for last year and the government's view about the way forward amid the corona pandemic. Allgemeine Zeitung reports that the police has now banned peaceful protests in Erongo region against the continued lockdown of Walvis Bay, Swakopmund and Arandis. The Namibian tells the story of a new elephant conservation project at the coast, and according to New Era, news of the first cases of COVID-19 in the Omaheke region has been met with residents with a feeling of extreme unease. On the weather front, a heat wave is expected from today in Ondangwa and surrounding areas. These conditions will persist for the remainder of the week. And that is it for today's Tuesday edition. Thank you so much for tuning in, and do remember to stay safe. We play out with a snapshot of today and tomorrow's weather. I've been Priska Anyolo, and thank you so much for watching NMH at 1.